Hello everyone, my name is B. Santhosh Kumar from EC Department, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. So today my topic is Introduction to Cellular Mobile System. So in this Introduction to Cellular Mobile System, what is a mobile unit and a cell site and MTSO and what is the communication between that one. So we will discuss today. So first one, what is the cellular mobile system? So definition of cellular mobile system. So cellular communication is a form of communication technology that enables the use of mobile phones. Okay, mobile phone is presently what we are using the phone, mobile phones. And a mobile phone is a bidirectional radio that enables simultaneous transmission and reception. So cellular communication is based on the geographic division of the communication coverage area into cells and within a cell. So what is the definition? What is the exact definition of cellular mobile communication? So in this cellular, what is cellular and what is a mobile communication? So cellular communication is a form of communication technology that enables the use of mobile phones. A mobile phone is a bidirectional radio enables. Okay, so what is the mobile phone? Suppose a person is using a mobile phone. Okay, so he is calling to another person. Okay, I'm talking about he is a source. Okay, and source to destination. So he's calling to another person. He's a destination. So what is the source to destination? Source to destination. What is the communication process going on? First, mobile unit. The person, it is a mobile unit, and it is directly going to the signal is directly going to the cell site. So mobile unit to cell site. After the cell site, it is reaching to MTSO, mobile telephone switching office. So after the communication is MTSO to this destination nearby MTSO. So this MTSO is a source MTSO. It is a destination MTSO. So this MTSO to this MTSO. After then, it is going to the nearby cell site. So it is calling the cell site to mobile unit. So the communication is going on from mobile unit to mobile unit. But what are the components we need means it is from first cell site 1, cell site to mobile unit, MTSO to destination MTSO, and destination nearby cell site to the destination person. So it is a communication between that one. So what are the components we need between that communication? So a mobile communication is the use of technology that allows the communication within others in different locations without the use of any physical connections. Okay, though no need of any physical connection. We need a wireless. No need of wired connection. And mobile connection makes our life easier and saves time and effort. And it provides voice and data services. It links users on both sides of mobile phones. It has increased capacity. It is easy to maintain. Cellular network or mobile network is a radio network distribution over landline called cells, each served by at least fixed location transceiver known as a cell site or base station. Just now I discussed it. So it is the transmitter and it is the receiver. So between the transmitter to receiver, the communication between the transmitter to receiver, it is the transceiver. We are calling as a transceiver. So the communication between the transmitter and receiver, that is a transceiver. So no need of any wires. Here we no need of any wires or any cables. So it is a mobile phone, mobile communication. And a mobile phone. What is a mobile phone? It is also called cellular network. Cell phones or hand phones is an example of mobile communication, wireless communication. Suppose we generally know it is a mobile phones. Okay, it is a mobile unit. In the communication system, we are calling as a mobile unit. Mobile phones we are calling as a mobile unit. It is an electronic device used for full duplex two-way radio communication over a cellular network of base stations known as cell site. Okay. In general terms, we are using as a incoming and outgoing calls. So in general terms of incoming outgoing calls in the cellular communication, we are calling as a duplex. We are calling as a duplex in incoming way and outgoing way. That is a duplex. And what are the advantages of cellular mobile system? First one is a flexibility. It is a very important of flexibility in the cellular communication. So wireless communication enables the phone to communicate with each other regardless of location. There is no need in an office or telephone both in order to pass and receive messages. Suppose one person is in outside, okay, where the person is there, we don't know. But in the wireless communication, the person where is there, anywhere in the country, okay, if we have the mobile phones through the wireless, the communication is possible. Through the wireless, the communication is possible. So that is the main advantage of cellular communication. So that is a flexibility. Okay, no need of any land phones, no need of any wide communication. Okay, if the mobile phone is there, where is the person in the world? Okay, it will be communicated. Okay, there is no limitations to communicate. And cost effectiveness. What about the cost of communication system? In wireless communication, there is no need of physical infrastructure. Okay, no need of anything physical, some wide connections, some any components, or we have to fix in the home or office like that. And no maintenance cost. Okay, that is the main advantage of mobile phones. And what about the speed? So speed is one of the advantage of cellular mobile communication. So improvements can also seen in speed. The network connectivity and accessibility was much improved in accuracy and speed. Okay, so what about the speed? Suppose source to destination within the seconds, source to destination, the person it will be communicated. Okay, this phone to another phone, source to destination, transmitter to receiver. Within the fraction of seconds, the communication will be passed. So that is the speed of the communication system. And what about the accessibility? Accessibility with the help of wireless technology, easy accessibility to the remote area is possible. For example, I'm taking one example of the accessibility. If your rural areas, online education is now possible. Educators and students no longer need to travel to far flowing areas to teach their lessons. Okay, so in the rural areas, suppose in the rural areas, the communication, okay, the data means internet facility is there in the mobile phone. So if I have the mobile phone with the data, with the proper internet connection is there, no need to go to far distance. Okay, online education is possible with the mobile phones. Okay, if the data is there, if the internet facility is there in the mobile phone, it is possible. And the constant connectivity. So what is the constant connectivity? Constant connectivity ensures that people respond to emergence relatively quickly. For example, a wireless mobile phone, like, it will ensure a cost connectivity through your move from one place to another place while you travel, where a wide land is can't. So if I have the mobile land phone is there, okay, it is can't possible to go from one location to another location. Why? Because it's already fixed. The wide connection is there. The physical connection is fixed in my office or home, but it is not possible to bring to one area to another area. But if I have the mobile phone is there, it is possible from one area to another area. It is possible to bring that one. Okay, no need of any physical connections, no need of any wide connection. And what are the components? What are the major components in the cellular mobile communication system? There are majorly three major components in cellular mobile communications. So what are the major components we need? First one is a mobile unit. Another one is a cell site or base station. Another one is a MTSO. It is a major role. So what are the three components? What are the three major components? What are the helpful for the cellular mobile communication? So what is the use? What are the relation to the these three to the cellular mobile communication? So in this diagram, we can observe it is a mobile unit. It is a mobile unit, and it is a cell site. It is a cell site. Okay. Suppose it is a transmitter, one person. Okay. I'm taking here another receiver is there. So it is a cell site and it is a mobile unit. So it is, I'm taking as a mobile unit 1, mobile unit 2. It is a cell site 2. cell site 1 and cell site 2. So when one person make a call, one person is make a call to another person. Okay, he is the transmitter, and another person he is the receiver. Okay, in general terms, we are calling as incoming and outgoing call. So this person is making a outgoing call, and this person is making it getting a incoming call. Okay, so first the mobile unit to cell site. The signal is going from mobile unit to cell site. Okay, after then it is going to the MTSO. Okay, it is a MTSO of the transmitter. Okay, if those are belongs to same area, suppose one area, same area. Okay, same MTSO will be there. But if they are the different areas, the transmitter is a one area and the receiver is a far distance between the transmitter and receiver. So we are taking as a another MTSO. So it is as a MTSO as a transmitter. It is a MTSO receiver. So I'm taking as a MTSO 2. So MTSO 1 to MTSO 2. After then this MTSO 2 cell site to mobile unit. So what is happening? Exactly what is happening between these one means our mobile phone, our voice. Mobile phone is our voice. Okay, this our voice is converting from analog. Our voice is a analog voice. So analog is converting to the digital. Why? Because it is a wireless, not a wired. So in the wireless, always it is accepting digital signals only, not analog signals. In the wireless, it is a digital signal is possible, not a analog. So our phone is converting analog to digital signals. Okay. After this cell site will accepting only digital. Okay. So this digital signals is going to the MTSO. After then this MTSO. After then cell site. Okay. Up to the cell site, it is a digital signals only. After then, it is a mobile unit. Okay. This mobile phone is converting digital to analog. Why? Because after this base station to cell site to mobile unit, it is a digital signals are there. When the signal is reached to mobile unit, it is a mobile unit. So the signal is reached to mobile unit. This mobile unit is converting digital to analog conversions. Okay, this person is listening audio only. Okay, when the person is listening audio means it is the analog signal. Okay, so what is the process means at the transmitter side analog to digital is going on. At the receiver side, digital to analog is going on. So, analog to digital communication and digital to analog communication between the transmitter and the receiver. So, it is the main communication process of the cellular mobile unit. Here, another diagram we can observe. It is the mobile unit. Mobile user means mobile unit. Okay, and it is the cell site or base station. So, I am taking as it is a cell site one. So, mobile user to the cell site. So it is a transceiver, transmitting and receiving calls. Okay, incoming call, outgoing like. So transmitter and receiver. It is a transceiver. Okay, here this arrow mark is going on means it is a transmitting. It is a receiving. Okay, the mobile unit is working as a transceiver. It is working as a transceiver. Okay, this mobile unit to cell site. So transceiver means it is a transmitting signal. No? So it is we are calling as a uplink. It is a receiver means it is a downlink. Okay, when it is transmission is going on, it is a uplink. When the receiving is going on, it is a downlink. So what is the uplink frequency and what is the downlink frequency? So uplink frequency is different and the downlink frequency is different. Both are not same. Why? Because uplink frequency is high range. Okay, downlink frequency is a low range. If both the frequencies are same, means we will get some interference. Okay, if both the frequencies are same, we will get the interference. So that is the reason uplink frequency is different. Some F1 to F2 or Fn to Fn plus 1. Example. Here I am taking downlink is a Fm to Fn like. So both frequencies are taking as a different. So here it is this is a cell. It is calling as a one cell. So this cell is a hexagonal cell. So why I am taking this is a hexagonal shaped cell. Okay, we'll discuss later this one. Why? Because first we have to go for the what is this communication is going on between the mobile unit, cell site and MTSO. Later we will discuss what are the hexagonal shaped cells, why we are preferring hexagonal shaped cells, we will discuss. So here I am taking it is a cell site 1, it is a cell site 2, cell site 3, cell site 4. So if both 4 cells are there, I'm taking as a one cluster. If need, not a mandatory. If need, we are taking as a cluster. So how much? What is a cluster means? 4 cluster 4. I'm taking as a 4. So n equal to 4. What is a cluster means? N equal to 4. Okay, it is one cluster, cluster 1. But how many are means? N equal to 4. Suppose I'm taking another cluster. Another cluster means I will take another 4 things. So it is a 4. N equal to 4. It is a cluster 2. So how many clusters I need? Depends on my communication system. I will take number of clusters. Okay, cluster n number of clusters also it is possible for us. Okay, so here I'm taking n equal to 4. There are 4 are there now. So n equal to 4 means one cluster. Okay, there is no need of 4. N equal to 4, n equal to 8, n equal to 12, n equal to 7 like that. Okay, there is no limitation for that one. So how many clusters are there? Here I'm taking one cluster n equal to 4 means 4 cells are there. 4 cells n equal to 4 means one cluster with 4 cell sites. Okay, 4 cells. So that is one cluster. So here it is a hexagonal shaped cell is a mobile unit. In this, what we are discussing means here mobile unit and cell site with proper uplink and downlink frequencies and transmitting and receiving with proper frequency ranges. Here we are allocating the frequency ranges. So how much frequency range for uplink, how much frequency range of downlink we will discuss. So what is the mobile unit? So first one is a mobile unit. In the out of 3 components, first one we'll discuss as a mobile unit. So it is a mobile unit. We know that in generally what we are using the cell phones are there, our mobile phones, cell phones are there. That is nothing but a mobile unit. So a mobile unit is a portable, low weight handset carried by the user, which has wireless connectivity with the nearest base station. Okay, what we are carrying our phones are there, what we are keeping. So that is calling as a mobile unit. Okay, that phone, that cell phones we are calling as a in general terms, but in the communication system we are calling as a that cell phones we are calling as a mobile unit. Okay, so a mobile unit is a portable, low weight handset carried by the user, which has wireless connectivity with nearest base station, and a simple mobile unit contains unit, a radio transceiver and an antenna system. Okay, every mobile has antenna. One antenna will be there. Okay, this antenna is work for a communication signal purpose. Okay, this antenna is working as a transceiver. The mobile phone is a transceiver. Okay, the mobile phone is working as a transceiver. In general terms, incoming call, outgoing call, how much is there? That is a transceiver. Suppose in the previous slide, you can go for it is a uplink and a downlink frequency is there. So when we have the uplink and the downlink is there, so that is called the transceivers. That I am calling as a transceiver. Okay, so transceiver, uplink and downlink. Here also mobile phones we are getting uplink and downlink frequencies are there. So every mobile phone has a antenna is there. Every mobile phone has a antenna is there. So this antenna is working as a transceiver, transmitting and receiving. Okay, a simple mobile unit calling is a radio transceivers of a antenna system, and transceiver consists of transmitter and a receiver of a two-way telephone system. Okay, this telephone is working as a transmitter and receiver. It is working as a transmitter and working as a receiver. So that is the reason it is a transceiver. It is a radio communication process. Radio communication, and that is called as a radio transceiver. And it consists of frequency synthesizer with the timings, designed channels to control unit houses all the users interfaces. So why I am taking as a frequency synthesizer? Why? Because it is a uplink frequency and a downlink frequency is there. So uplink frequency is some different F1 and downlink frequency I'm taking as a F2. So both the frequencies are different. Both the differences are same, not same. Okay, both the frequencies are taking as a different. That is the reason we are calling as a frequency synthesizer. Next, it is a mobile phone. Next, cell site. It is a cell site. So cell site is normally we are calling as an antenna. Okay, but in our technical terms, we are calling as a cell site or base station. In the technical terms, we are calling as a cell site or base station. But normally we are calling as it is a antenna. Okay, so what is a cell site or what is an antenna? It provides an interface between the mobile unit and the MTSO. Okay, so suppose one person having a mobile unit, so he have to make a call. He have to make a call. So So mobile unit, he want to make a call. So mobile unit directly the signal is going to the cell site and cell site to MTSO. So it is a medium. It is the mediator between the mobile unit and MTSO. It is the middle between the mobile unit and the MTSO. So it provides, it is a consist of control unit. It consists of also known as a base station. It consists of a control unit. So radio cabinet, antenna, and power plant and data terminals. And it is the interconnection. It is a interconnection between the mobile unit and MTSO. That is a cell site. And it is a side wideband media, and other side has a wireless connectivity with mobile unit. Okay, that is a cell site. Okay, they has a uplink frequency and downlink frequency. As uplink and downlink frequencies, we have two interconnections. So how much uplink frequency and how much downlink frequency, okay, it will be connected. Okay, the frequency will be arranged in this cell site. And another one is a MTSO, mobile telephone switching office. Okay, so it is a billing purpose, and it is a billing purpose and connections. So after the mobile unit cell site, after it is going to the MTSO. Okay, first stage is a mobile unit. After that, it is a cell site to MTSO. So what is the working of MTSO? So it is the heart of the mobile system, and its processes provides cellular administration and central coordination. It may also be connected with landline telephone network. It contains the cellular process and the cellular switch. The cellular switch is an analog or digital telephone exchange which controls switching between landline subscriber unit to base station for landline to mobile connectivity and vice versa. It controls switching between a base station to another base station for mobile to mobile conversation. Suppose, suppose I have the mobile unit. I want to make a call to landline connections. Okay, is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Okay, mobile unit to landline or mobile unit also, it is possible. Okay, after the mobile unit, it is connected to the cell site. It is connecting to the MTSO. It is connected to the MTSO. So mobile unit to landline or mobile unit to mobile unit or mobile unit to MTSO. Okay, cell site to MTSO. The connection between the mobile unit to landline, cell site, MTSO. Mobile unit to mobile unit, cell site, and MTSO. The communication is like this. So, what is the main advantage of MTSO here? Okay, it is the heart for the mobile system, and it processes the provides cellular administration and central coordination. Also, it is the call recording, call maintaining, call disconnection, and billings, how much, what is the talk time between the transmitter and the receiver. Okay, suppose one person is talked with another person. Okay, some 3 minutes 50 seconds. So what is the call duration and what is the cost for 3 minutes 50 seconds? Depends on network. What is the cost? Okay, it will be calculate and it will give the acknowledgement. It will give the some message to the who is called. Some transfer is called the mobile phone to receiver. Okay, transmitter will get the message. What is the call duration and how much they called, what is the billing for that one. Okay, all those things will see the MTSO. So MTSO is a billing section, administration and call recording and call monitoring and like that. Okay, and the cellular processes the data receivers from base station controllers regarding the status of the mobile unit. It also processes the diagnostic data and billing information. So the billing information is also main thing of the MTSO, and the MTSO is the mobile equivalent of a PSTN, public switching telephone network central office. Okay, the MTSO contains the switching equipment or mobile switching MSC for routing mobile phone calls. It also contains the equipment for controlling the cell site that are connected to the MSC. So suppose I'm talking with mobile unit to mobile unit, mobile unit to mobile unit I called. So it is a transmitter and it is a receiver. So this mobile unit to mobile unit is going on. So I'm calling as a, it is a MTSO or MSC. MSC means mobile switching center. Mobile switching center. Why? Because the communication is between the mobile unit to mobile unit only, not the landline. There is no landline. I'm not using any landline. This I'm used to mobile phone only. So mobile switching center. Suppose I'm used mobile unit to landline. Example, I used only mobile unit. Mobile unit to landline I used. I'm not using any mobile unit. So mobile unit to landline. So what is the connections? So I'm using as a MTSO, mobile telephone switching office. Mobile telephone switching office. Why? Because here I'm used mobile unit and landline. So both I used. So the communication between the mobile phone and the landline. So that is the reason here I'm taking as a MTSO. So here it is a MTSO and it is a MSA. So what about the PSTN? So the public telephone switching office is the mobile equivalent of a PSTN. So when I am taking MTSO, it is a PSTN, public switching telephone network. Public switching telephone network. Why? Because telephone means landline. In general terms, it is a landline. So when the communication is going on from mobile unit to landline, mobile unit to landline, or landline to mobile unit. Okay, landline to mobile unit or mobile unit to landline. This communication I'm taking as a MTSO, mobile telephone switching office. Okay. Other than if I'm using only mobile unit to mobile unit, only I'm using mobile unit to mobile unit. So this I'm taking as a MSC, mobile switching center. Why? Because only the communication between the mobile to mobile. Okay, that is a mobile switching center. When the communication between the mobile unit to landline, then I'm calling as a MTSO or PSTN, public switching telephone network. That is the main difference of the mobile unit and landline. So that is the reason we mentioned what is MSC, what is MTSO, and what is a PSTN. Okay. See here, it is another one. Suppose cellular one, I'm taking as a calling as a he's a transmitter. So he want to make a call to this cellular B. Okay, he made a call to cellular B. So this cellular I'm taking as a receiver. So transmitter to receiver. What is happening? So transmitter to receiver. First, it is going to the transmitter. He is a mobile unit. The transmitter is a this person I'm taking as a mobile unit. In the cellular system, in the technical terms, this person transmitter and it is a mobile unit. So mobile unit to cell site to MTSO. You know that now already. What is a MTSO? It is using for call connecting, recording, and the billing. Call connecting, recording, and billing. These are the main things of MTSO. So this MTSO to nearby receiver nearby mobile unit. Mobile tower means cell site. Suppose this person is in from one area, that is I'm taking as a one Hyderabad, like example. He is the Delhi. Example I'm taking. So Hyderabad to Delhi. So Hyderabad to Delhi means after the MTSO it is going to the satellite. That is a different. So this one nearby this person, this cellular person receiver nearby cell site. That is I'm taking a cell site to this cell site to receiver. So the communication between the transmitter to receiver means mobile unit to cell site to MTSO, MTSO to again cell site to mobile unit. Okay, he is the receiver. So it is a transceiver. This person is a transmitter and this person is the receiver. This is a transceiver. So it is a complete communication system between the cellular to cellular, mobile unit to mobile unit. Okay, it is a communication process. But here, what are the major roles? Means mobile unit, cell tower means cell site, and MTSO. So these are the three major components. Three major components of the communication system. So, what are the features of cellular system? While a cellular system solves the problem of spectral congestion and increases user capacity. And the features of cellular systems are follows: offer very high capacity in a limited spectrum, and reuse of radio channels in different cells. And it enables a fixed number of channels to serve a arbitrary large users by reusing the channels throughout the coverage region. And one of the major thing is a communication is always between mobile and base station. Okay, not between the mobiles and other. And another features: each cellular base station is allocated a group of radio channels with a small geographic area called a cell. So previously we saw it is a one cell. It is a one cell. So I am taking as it is a area one. Okay, this is a transmitter. Example I am taking that's transmitter. Another person is there. These I am taking as a receiver. He is a cell. It is a area 2. So as per geographical area 2. So as per geographical area, each cellular is allocated a group of radio channels within a small geographic area called a cell. And neighboring cells are assigned different channels or groups. Suppose I am taking another one here. Okay, it is a neighboring channel. It is a cell 1 and cell 2. So neighboring channels between adjacent channels are there. I am taking as a neighboring cells are assigned in different channel or groups. Okay, so this cell set is a allocating the channels. How many channels we are allocating? Okay, these are the different channels are there. How many channels? Suppose here, example, I am taking 248 channels. No need of I have to take 248. I will take another 249 or 258 like this. Okay, both are, we are not taking a same channels in the adjacent cells. Okay, adjacent cells are there, but no need to take same channels and allocation of frequencies. Okay, here I am taking some F1 to F10 frequency. Here I am taking some F10 to F250 frequencies. Okay, no need to take the same frequencies. And by limiting the coverage area to within the boundary of the cell, and the channel groups may be reused to cover different cells. Okay, we have to take reuse of the cells. We have to, option is there to reuse the cells and keep interference levels within a tolerable limits. And the frequency reuse of frequency planning. Here I am taking some F1 frequency. Okay, another person is there. I have to allocate same frequency F1 to that one. Okay, frequency reuse is there. And organization of wireless cellular networks. Okay, it is the option to take the wireless cellular networks. And what are the generations of wireless communications? Okay, in the first generation of mobile communication is a 1G. Okay, it is a first generation mobile communication system. It is also called wireless telephone technology. And mobile telecommunication, which launched by Japan by NTT in 1979. Launched by Japan in 1979, the 1G technology. And the main technological development in this generation, the distinguished first generation mobile phones. First generation mobile phones from the previous generation was the use of multiple cell sites and the ability to transfer calls from one site to another site as the user traveled between the cells during a conversation. One mobile unit to another mobile unit. The conversation is during a conversation. It is a analog signal. The communication is a analog communication. And it allows voice calls in one country. Only voice. There is no data. Data is not possible at the time of first generation. And what are the disadvantages? Means poor quality of voice, poor life of battery, size of phone was very large, no security, and capacity was limited, poor hand of reliability. Okay, you can see in general already we know that we saw in the outside. It is a 1G technology mobile phones. You can see whatever the size. See here, antennas are showing here. Actually, mobile phones are antennas are there, but nowadays it is not showing as a like this antennas. Okay, it is difficult to use outside. Okay, we have to keep in pocket or we have to carry outside. It is difficult. Why? Because the antennas are showing like this. Okay, and the size also very high. It is not good. Size of phone is very large. It is no security and the voice quality is very poor and the capacity was limited. Poor hand of reliability and poor life of battery. Battery lifetime of the battery is very less. So these are the backdrops of disadvantages of 1G wireless. And another is a second generation mobile communication, mobile generation. So the second generation mobile telecommunication, I'm mentioning here telecommunications. Okay, was launched in 1991. In the previous first generation is a 1979. Here 1991. It was based on GSM standard. GSM means SIM cards. What are the SIM cards we are using now? Those are the GSM technology. And it enables data transmissions like a text message, SMS, short message service. What we are using presently, we are going on SMS. So this SMS technology was came in the 2G only, not in the 1G. 1G there is no SMS. There is no SMS technology in the 1G. Okay, in the 2G, SMS technology, SMS option is key, short message service, and the transfer or phones or pictures, but not a videos. MMS is short videos are possible, but not a videos are not possible. And the later version of this generation, which were called 2.5G. After the 2G, 2.5G is came. So 2.5G is a in between the 2G and 3G. In between the 2G and 3G, the 2.5G technology is came. So the version of the 2.5G using GPRS means some I want to locate some locations. I want to find some locations. Okay, is it possible? Yes, it is possible with the 2.5G, not a 2G. Why? Because the mobile data users or the mobile data speed and the mobile data ease options are came from 2.5G only. Okay, after then 2.75G also came. It is a edge enhanced data rates for GSM evaluation networks, and it provides better quality and capacity. So what are the disadvantages of second generation communication system? So unable to handle complex data such as video and requires strong digital signals. Okay, why? Because it is not a completely analog, it is not a completely digital, but digital signal is not completely strong and unable to handle complex data such as videos. Only pictures, SMS and short videos are possible, but large videos are not possible to allocate. Sending the videos is not possible. Why? Because less data and less data speed is possible. Okay, that is the reason. And these are the phones of 2G. It is also showing antennas. Okay, it is carrying is not possible. It is carrying is difficult in the 2G phones. Next, 3G, third generation communication system. So the third generation was introduced early 2000, and what is the increasing of 2 bits per second, which allows to sending or receiving large email messages. Okay, internet is possible. Internet options are came, and email passing the emails are possible. And the main difference between 3G and 2G is the packet switching rather than the circuit switching for data transmission. Okay, in the packet switching means data is possible. Okay, in the circuit switching 2G network, much data is not possible. Okay, packet switching means the data packet means data is possible to transfer from one source to destination or transmitter to receiver. Okay, the packet switching is came, the technologies came from 3G, and circuit switching is in still in 1G and 2G only. And faster communication is possible. Why? Because data communication is possible. The data communication is possible and faster communication is possible. High speed web or more security is there, and video conferencing. Video conferencing is possible in the technology, and 3D gaming, TV streaming, and mobile TVs, phone calls are the features of 3G. Present Navi technology, what we are using, those are under 3G only. What are the possibilities are there means video calling or video conference and apps downloading and using, and gaming technology, mobile TV options, TV streaming, phone calls, etc. Data uploading and downloading, movies downloading and uploading, like this. Okay, these are the possibilities of 3G technology. So what are the disadvantages? Means costly. It is a costly. The mobile phones are also costly, and the requirement of high bandwidth. High bandwidth is we need, and expensive with 3G phones. 3G phones are very expensive compared to 1G and 2G. And the size of cell phones were very large. Size of the cell phones are large. It is a tab. These are the some related to 3G phones. Okay. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of 1G, 2G, and 3G. So in the communication system, what are the main things are there means mobile unit, cell site, and MTSO. Mobile unit means mobile phones, or cell site means antennas, and MTSO means the communication, call connecting, call diverting, call disconnecting, and the call recording, billing. All those things are under MTSO. So the what are the major components of the mobile system, communication system is mobile unit, cell site, and mobile telephone system. Okay, these are the major components of the communication system. These are the examples of communication system between the, it is the communication between the cell site to mobile unit. It is the communication between the mobile unit to cell site. Mobile unit to cell site. It is one example between the mobile unit to cell site. And it is the one example between the communication between the mobile unit to cell site. The communication between the mobile unit to cell site with frequency allocation, uplink frequency and downlink frequency. Means what is the transmitting frequency, what is the receiving frequency. It is one example of transmitting frequency allocation and receiving frequency allocation. Okay, it is about mobile unit and cell site and MTSO. These are examples, and it is a communication of 1G with the disadvantages, advantages, 2G advantages, disadvantages, 3G advantages and disadvantages. Okay, thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.